Hey everyone, we are back with what's sold on eBay for the weekend. First off, today's a very special day. You guys have seen this after the fact. A couple weeks, I'm sure, because I'm behind on editing this time of the year. But today is my beautiful wife's birthday. 27 years old, looking great. Celebrated today. Took our family to our probably one of our favorite restaurants that we go to.
Yeah.
We found it. You just randomly found it on a search one day. She likes to look for like oddball places, and we loved it, and they loved it. Had a great time. And obviously, it's awesome celebrating her. So even though it may be late, put in the comments, happy late birthday to Linda, because she's a special part of the channel. Anything you want to say? Any words of advice making it this far, 27?
Yeah. Use anti-aging creams and stuff, ladies.
But some of us don't need to. My mom said my complexion's looking very great lately, so just moisturizing. Anyways.
And washing your face.
And washing my face regularly. If you need some male facial cleaning tips, hit me up. Anyways, I'm just joking. I really don't know what I'm doing. Lynn just tells me what to do. So today, how many? Did I tell you how many we had?
I got it.
Okay. How do we do?
For the weekend after Thanksgiving, we did not run a Black Friday sale, by the way, guys.
We were just normal sales running, but nothing special.
Our normal stuff. We didn't do a Black Friday one. So, for normal sales this weekend we had 35 sales for just under $16.65.
And that's Friday through Sunday. So pretty good dollar amount and everything. That really good dollar amount. I was hoping for a little more quantity given it was the Black Friday time, but Black Friday was good, but Saturday and Sunday have been slower. But a couple of cool items, stuff from when my sister was here, just a good mix. An auction item we'll show you first, and let's get into it.
So the first thing we have is this vintage jet plane sculpture on a stand. It is damaged.
It's missing the
propellers.
The propellers or whatever they are. I put this up at auction, and I copied someone's listing the first time, and it said metal in the front, or I deleted something and it made it think that it's metal. This is not metal. It's a metal stand. So it got to $100 and something offers, and the person was like, yeah, well, I don't think it's metal. And I'm like, oh, I don't think it is metal. It's like a ceramic-y. Just broke some. It's not metal.
Oh, it's like, might be wood. Just because in the inside here, you can see that it's wood things where the propellers are hooked onto.
So I had to end the listing. I told the guy, hey, he goes, no worries. I still am interested. But I had to end the listing because there was an error. It's not really good to do for auctions. Relisted it. This time I only got bid up to
almost $75.
So $75. Still pretty cool. Anyways, so yeah, on those, if you do find metal old planes like that, there's no markings on it. Obviously, people are buying these. So if you find some that looks unique, metal, even one like that, you can get it for cheap. Put it up there, auction, see what happens. So yeah, that came in a big lot from storage unit guy. I've had it for a while. Next item.
Next item, we have a 1972 Toyota foreign car parts and accessories book.
It's not even a real a man. It just has the parts for these vehicles in here.
That's weird.
And from the big manual buy.
That one sold for $25 shipped.
One of my favorite buys ever. One of our most profitable buys. We bought 31 boxes of shop manuals, and it filled our whole garage, and Linda hated it, but we made a lot of money. Because she came home to just stacks of paper boxes full of manuals.
That was at the apartment still.
Yeah. That was the second apartment.
I had to park my car in there.
Not the first one, the second apartment.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah. Made you a lot of money, though. Anyways, next item.
Next item we got is Avon product. This is a new platinum. There you go. Your anti-aging stuff, guys.
Yeah, speak of the devil.
Night and Ultimate Day Cream. They are 50 milliliters each, and it sold for the pair of them for $30 shipped.
Yeah, these ones, I got like 10 or 15 sets of these for $10. So this is the first one to sell. I haven't listed too long, but hopefully we'll sell the rest. We already made money, though, on this sale, basically, so that's awesome.
And then we've got Little Critter, Little Sister.
Kohl's Cares.
These are from the books, the Little Critters, Little Critter family. And this one sold for $12.82.
It was in a big Plush buy. It's like super light. It's going to go first class. I don't recommend going out and listing Plush like that, but sometimes I'll just list them because I just am weird.
Next up, we have a dollhouse piece. This is a miniature office desk dresser kind of thing. It is made in Taiwan. It is.
There's no other. Oh, Fantastic is the brand.
Yeah, Fantastic is the brand.
We sold some of these already.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I got them for $4 in a little estate sale buy.
So it
Little doors
is
in there,
completely
doors.
operational.
Yeah.
And it does not have any damage on it. Maybe some wear and tear just from being old. And it sold for over $24.
But no obvious repairs needed. Linda
No.
bought a bunch, and we
I did some repairs.
did some repairs on our own, and there were some that didn't need, and then we lotted some other broken parts together. But look out for old dollhouse furniture. I just saw another person buy a bunch and make some money, so look out for old wooden furniture. Fantastic is a brand that I've sold before.
And you want to find those weird pieces that...
Yeah, unique, like a piano, things that are like unique.
Full size,
We've
yeah,
sold
full
hat holders
pianos, yeah.
and stuff
Well,
like
the
that.
toilet. We have a toilet
Yeah,
listed.
we have a toilet, yeah.
It's cute.
People will buy them if they're looking for that style or whatever. Usually you're going to be shipping them first class. Look for damage and everything, but
yeah.
And if it's vintage, just it's worth taking your time in the States or something like that.
And as far as repairing goes, you don't repair with hot glue. Do not repair with hot glue. They hate that.
You gotta
and if you're going to repair it, make sure you put it in the listing that it was repaired too. On those, you do want to use a quality wood glue if it is wood, and you make sure you keep it clean and everything stays in the spot it's supposed to go.
I trust Linda on this one because I didn't do any of them. She did the research. She's kind of the repair, cleaning,
I make sure I know how to take care of it.
Yeah, so and she's doing the right thing. You should be looking at what they might be expect to be.
Yeah, because
otherwise don't repair it.
Don't repair it and just say you have the pieces for it. If you're not comfortable with it or whatnot, just because you don't want to mess it up and then have a piece that somebody's like, well, now it's trash,
Yeah, or they don't want a refund or a partial refund or whatever.
So that was one of the problems. We found a cute piano, but the problem is somebody repaired it with hot glue. So the pieces are all like janky and not in the right spot because of the hot glue, and it's hard to pull that off without stripping the wood. So
something to keep an eye if you're going to take the time, or find completed pieces like that one that aren't broken.
Just find nice, cute.
What do we sell for? 20-something bucks?
That one $25.
I spent $4 on a whole box of stuff, and we sold a bunch of little $25 for this little piece of. That's just crazy. We'll take it though.
Yeah. Next up, we have a Kylie buy. This is a new out-of-the-box Shark Power Pod lift-around vacuum. It's really cool, and we like the Shark.
Brand new open box.
Yeah, literally brand new open box, and it sold for $235 shipped.
He wanted 60. I ended up spending 57 because we added the total and came to an agreement of $60 for everything, or $65. So it's brand new open box. There was no listing that was new. All the used ones were listed for like $150. And then none had sold. One sold for like $130. So I listed mine for $235 and it sold. Yeah. That's a really cool sell right there. That's a good one. 15.
I know. We were debating on keeping it too. It sat there and it was like.
Because she likes sharks though. We have a lot of sharks though.
And then it was like, okay, well.
I was just like, I'm going to list it because you haven't used it yet. And she goes, okay, fine. So you don't have to keep everything, but that's a good profit margin. Again, don't be afraid, guys, to spend up a little bit. I mean, when you're first starting off, maybe not, but as you get more developed as a reseller, you got to be willing to put some coin on the table, pay up for something, and I'm still going to make probably $100 on that. Yeah. When it's all said and done, or somewhere around there on a $50-something purchase. So for me, that's a good deal. I know some people will get scared sometimes when we're first starting off. We only want to buy $1 items or $2 items, but there's other money on the table if you're willing to spend up. And also, don't be afraid to negotiate with somebody. It never hurts to put an offer out there. See what they say.
The worst they can do is say no.
They say, no, I'm interested. And you can say, hey, I don't want to offend you, but I'm kind of interested in the item. This is what I could do for you. Here's my offer. If not, I totally understand. Somebody's like, yeah, no way. Okay, have a great day. Sometimes you get down to the bottom of the driveway and they go, you know what? I'll take that offer. Or, hey, can you do $5 more? And you're like, sure.
Sometimes it pays.
Yeah, you never know. So don't be afraid to put an offer out there, guys. Granted, I've been doing it for years, but once you get comfortable, it's really not that bad.
Next up, we got a T-Mobile shirt. This is out of that T-Mobile buy. This is a small employee long sleeve shirt, and it sold for just over $16 shipped.
Yeah, we already made plenty of money on the T-Mobile stuff, and we still have a couple items left.
Yeah.
So
next up, we have this rare vintage Speak and Read cartridge. This is the millionth night. Yeah. So it comes with the book.
You learn how to count to 1,000,000 in this book.
It's a long book.
Yeah, no.
It's a book.
A kid at church today counted to 100 for me, and he made sure not to miss one number. It took a minute, but we did it. Yeah. Oh. One of the kids that in your class. Oh, great. She's the teacher. She's the
I'm glad they didn't do it.
Preschool teacher at church. So I walked in there and they were playing around. He goes, I can count to 100. I'm like, prove it. And then he did. I called his bluff, and
I feel like you lost out on that.
I did. It took a minute. Anyways, this one sold for?
This one sold for $40 shipped, guys. So that is for the book and the cartridge, so you can stick it into the Speak and Read. And
this is from the Hirsch buy. It's not marked in there. Usually it's marked Flow, but because we have the Flow.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, but this is from the Hirsch buy. We got a bunch of speak and spells, and I parted this one out. So some certain ones are worth more than others.
Yeah. Next up, we have a box-only Apple Watch. This is a Series 4 watch.
It's a newer one,
so it is literally just the box, guys. It's empty. Nothing in there. And that one sold for $15.
I think I put box only listing. I usually list it also for parts or repair as the item condition. Just so, again, someone's not buying it thinking they're getting a whole working watch. Which happens.
And then another Apple box. This is an Apple iPad Mini, black, and it is the empty box and sold for $9 shipped.
We'll take it. The mini ones will go first class easy, just in a bubble mailer.
Yeah. And we just throw like just a single layer of bubble wrap on it, though, so that it doesn't damage.
I'm not spending a lot of time for such a small, not profitable item.
No. Next up, we have a Lionel Trains Transformer. This is...
It has the power cord. It's like a beast of a cord.
It's big. It's bigger, almost as big as the thing.
And this thing is pretty heavy for what it is.
Great. And that system sold for $48 shipped.
Came with the big Lionel train. Like most things, parted out, made more money that way. So part things out sometimes, see what the prices are before you sell it.
Then we got this vintage Vans
this one is awesome.
Canvas bag, kind of like a safari hiking bag. It is unique because, I mean, look at it.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know if this is a Vans, oh, it is a Vans. Look at that patch on there. Look at, you see that? It's like...
It's like that
Illuminati
kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm like, am I going to watch National Treasure right now and like find something? This is my first clue. No.
Well, and it's got the vintage Vans.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like, this is a... I feel like this is just a bag that someone would really want. Not just for like use of the bag, but it has a really cool look to it.
Yeah, it's a duffel bag backpack too, because it does have the backpack straps on it. Like you'd wear it like a backpack, but then it opens up like a duffel bag. Exactly. And you can carry it like a duffel bag too. It's crazy.
Like maybe someone backpacking or something or whatever, don't want to pack light. I got this for $5 at a garage sale around our house.
And it sold for $75 shipped.
Took it off. I had it listed at 100. There was no comps really. I may have gotten that 100 eventually, but you know, I'm like, hey, $75. We don't need to be greedy.
Got it.
We're not going to get rich from eBay. We're just trying to pay our bills.
Next up, we've got Stephen King's
and go out to the nice restaurants.
It in paperback, and this one is from our local library.
Yeah, which we're now labeling in our system, so we'll know.
And it sold for $20.
50 cents, guys. Stephen King books, especially first edition hardcovers, are really good. But if you get even this is a first edition Signet, which is a paperback version, I believe. And it sold for $20 for a book. Yeah,
definitely check out your guys' local library. A lot of them have the used bookstores, and literally you're going to get books for 25, 50 cents.
Or they're going to do, which you haven't been to, they do book sales sometimes. Yeah. They'll have like a big sale where you can buy them by the bag. Fill a bag usually.
Yeah, it's like fill a bag for what? I think it was $5 the last time.
I went there for $5 and I got 2 bags for $10 and I probably made like 100 and something bucks.
Yeah, so check out your local library, and it's a good way to support your town too, because obviously those ones are... funded by the city.
And the lady at our library now has my number, and she texts me.
Yeah.
She'll text me now if she finds something for me. So yeah, I told her, I said, hey.
There's a good relationship that can be made, because those ladies, I mean, the ladies in our town, you can tell they want to talk. And we sit there and we talk with them, and they enjoy seeing the babies, because they hadn't met Victoria before COVID. And then we brought her in finally, and it was exciting for them to meet her. So, yeah. I mean, we developed a relationship.
Yeah, you never know what contact might come of something. And she has my number now. She knows what kind of stuff I like. I even told her, I said, hey, if you get a bunch of stuff that you guys don't want to process, or you don't think it's going to sell, or you get video games or a bunch of VHS that are sealed, because we bought a VHS from there we sold for $80 already.
Yeah.
I said, hey, hit me up. I usually round up my total if they're, because they're so nice to me, and we give, I'll try to almost always buy something, but definitely an avenue that some people probably aren't taking advantage of. So look into it.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah. You never know
you never know what's going to be there, because it's all that stuff that people are donating that aren't being sold at garage sales that you might have missed out on.
They have DVDs, CDs, puzzles, everything. VHS, all kinds of stuff.
It's awesome. Next up, we have this tailor-made RBZ. This is a 15-degree 3-wood. It is a ladies' club with a graphite shaft, and it is a Kylie bag.
Ladies is the flex. There's different flex. There's like stiff. There's ladies flex. There's just regular. You guys, if you look, you need to look about golf clubs, learn about that. It's all important stuff to have in listing.
Oh, this one's nice.
Yeah, it's you probably can't see it, but it says Flex L for ladies there. When you're looking at a club, the shaft, the good shafts usually have a model there. Of course, Linda. Good quality shaft. You'll know you're holding a good quality.
Has a model on it, you might want to get that checked.
If you can feel the shaft, you'll know it's quality. Anyways, these golf clubs, Just go watch someone who sells clubs. You want to make sure you get all this right, and what handedness, if it's right-handed or left-handed.
Because you can be selling $100 clubs just like that.
I spent $60 on 3 TaylorMade clubs. It was a set. We already sold one for $100, that one for $100. The other one should go for $70 or $80 or $60 and a $280.
I know I don't like to pack them, but I mean they're not that difficult to do, and you can.
And the money can, if you find the right ones, the money's there, guys.
It's worth it, guys, because normally they ship. I mean, for us, I mean the max I've seen shipped for is like
a whole set will go for $22, and that's a whole set of
that's
irons,
a whole
and
set
it's
of
like
clubs.
10 pounds or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean it's good
a
money.
single club probably won't go for more than $14 if it's a big driver, and that's not bad if you're selling it for $50, $60, $70. So.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Next item.
Next item we have is this chain reference vintage Bible. It is already.
Good old Harold had this one.
Yeah, it's already got that, but somebody still bought it.
He's probably already in heaven.
It is a bonded leather Bible. It does have the red letters in it, and it sold for $47.50 shipped.
Yeah, best offer, guys. Bibles, we talked about it. Look for the leather ones. Look for the ones that are special edition, different reference editions, things like that. Those are ones that are going to be worth money.
Yeah. I don't know if people can fill that in and like redo it.
I don't think they do. I just think they want that old Bible from that year. They don't care. They'll buy it. Maybe they'll put a little sticker over it and put their name on it. Who knows?
Oh, yes.
But we'll take the $47.50. It was probably $5 or less.
And another vacuum, guys. This is a
It'll be on the screen.
Miele.
Yeah, Miele.
Miele Flamenco 2 canister vacuum. It is the red one.
And this is big. It's a big canister. You probably can't even see it. It's red.
It does have the main hose, and we did test it out, and it sold for $185 shipped.
Paid $12.50. It was $25 at an estate sale, sitting in the driveway out in the corner. I'm like, oh, did someone buy that? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, I'm taking it. $12.50. Sold it, tested it out, sold it for $185. It was very clean. We sold this brand before. With this kind of vacuum, it's such a good quality. You could also just part it out. You could easily part out this vacuum like a Dyson, and you can make plenty of money just parting it out. But I said, you know what, I'm going to try to list it together, because of the last one I sold together, we sold for $250 or something. It was a better, higher model. But this little guy sold pretty well. So $12.50. Shipping, probably going to be $40. Something like that, 30, depending on where it's going, 30 to $40, maybe even 50, but we're only in it for $12.50, so plenty of money. Again, we're not afraid to ship big stuff, but I will say I'm going to be smarter with the big stuff that I buy. If I'm buying something big, it needs to be like $150 or more. I don't want like a $75 big item like that. It's just not worth the investment, especially with free shipping or just the time to pack it up. I'd rather. The
last one we talked about this on was that Santa thing, right?
And we made good money on the Santa thing, but I spent too much on it.
Yeah.
You know, we spent that. We sold him for $165 or something.
Yeah.
I spent $60. We made almost like $50 or $60, but
it was a lot of time invested in packing.
Not worth the time for what you get out of it.
The space
and storage. So like this vacuum's only been listed for a week, and it already sold.
That's fine.
And yeah, so I'm just gonna be a little more picky because we don't have unlimited space, and because your time is worth something. So I'd rather list 20 books that are going to add up to the price of that item, that are easy to pack and ship, and I'll make my money still. So next bit here.
Next up, we got Frogger.
We're talking a lot today. You have to deal with it. Yeah.
Next up, we got Frogger for PS1, and this game sold for $9 shipped.
I remember playing this at a little arcade, a little dentist office before, so that was cool.
At a dentist office?
Yeah, they had like a little arcade.
Next up, we got a vintage
trying to entice the kids to not scare them,
Glamis shirt.
I think I can show this. There are some people in swimsuits, but they are covered.
I mean, we showed the anime ones, and that's even worse. That Glamis shirt did sell for $40 shipped.
It was $2 at a garage. So Glamis is like a big event they do out here. They go to the sand dunes and water, and people go out there. It's a big thing for California. It's over in Arizona, I believe, but or some. I don't know where it is. I've never gone, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, my brother goes there too. And it's
it's like a big thing. There, so this is a vintage shirt. It's like from the 80s or early 90s, and it sold for $40. So good deal.
Next up, we have this. This is Maléfique. It is
Remember this name.
Maléfique. It is a scary movie.
Horror DVD.
Horror DVD, and that one sold for $45 shipped, guys.
$45 for a DVD. This is not from the horror buy, a different buy, but
it says Godzilla buy.
Yeah, it's when I got the big Godzilla. His little arm shoots out. You don't probably remember, but we sold him. That was back at the storage unit.
Oh. Next up, we've got another Apple product. This is a box only for an iPad 6th generation.
We don't sell on iPad boxes. We sell the phone boxes more.
Yeah.
I don't even list many iPad boxes.
That sold for $12 shipped.
I think it's a 6th gen or something, so it's probably 4th.
6th gen.
Yeah, that's probably why it's sold a little bit better. The higher the gen, the more newer it is, the better they sell.
Yeah, especially if people are doing gag boxes. You don't want to give them an old.
Someone could have got that watch because it's a newer watch for a gag box, So
I feel bad, but at the same time, I like the money.
Contributing to someone's just pain and suffering as they open their Christmas presents.
We should put in there if you're in the description. Sorry. If you're going to use this as a gag gift, please do not use our name.
Yeah, not cool.
It's an anonymous buy. Then we got this Magic Veggie Bullet. This is a slicing blade, and it sold for $25 shipped, and it is going global shipping program. And from the SAA buy?
That's Salvation Army auction.
Oh.
I have Salvation Army in there, and now I'm have the auction because we buy them. I bought that for $25 shipped, I believe it was. And we already got all our money back on one blade, plus a bunch of other blades, bowl, lid, all this stuff. I'm loving the auction. Linda sees me.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you get so many packages all the time, but then he comes home with like 4 boxes from auctions, and I'm like,
they're not
just
all the
because
time.
Mine show up at the house and yours show up at the business box does not mean that we are not even, honey.
No, we're not even. Trust me, you should see what she spends. Mine are not that much. Anyways, auctions are making money.
This is a very popular one, anime. This is Bleach.
We do have Bleach before, but
yeah, I don't know what it is. This is seasons 1 through 4, and
there's like another set in here, like a movie or something.
Shonen Jump, something like that.
No, that's
the movie.
No, that's
Oh, you put it all in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
There's the movie. Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
no, because it's like 4 box 1 and 2.
Oh yeah,
it's like a weird collection.
Yeah, so this is from the $150 anime buy that Cameron bought. We've already sold literally.
We're probably $250.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Well, that first one was
$150.
$150. So
we're probably almost $300.
Yeah, I mean we've already made our money back on this, and this set sold for $50.
And we have a whole tub.
There's a whole tub.
I think I told you it was like $1,300 or $1,400, and I wasn't even sure about the buy, but. Lady sold her son's collection, man. Hopefully he's okay. Because I asked her, I'm like, are you sure? And she goes, yeah, he doesn't need it anymore. And I'm like, need it or want it?
Yeah.
But she said, no, it's out. And I'm like, okay, $150, cool. Anyways, I just kind of feel bad for that kid.
Hopefully he's not going through and having to buy them all again.
He's buying it back from us. Okay, next item.
Next up, we've got this vintage brass mouse and cat tic-tac-toe game.
Horrible bag here but this is a brass. It's pretty
literally
cool.
Brass, guys. It's crazy. And it has literally little brass mice and brass cats that you put on there to play tic-tac-toe with. So I mean that's pretty cool in itself. You can tell they've been used a lot because they do have a lot of that wear and tear on them. They are tarnished and they are smoothed out on some of those edges.
It was $750 for it. I think it's like a German thing. I saw
Pensco.
I thought I saw someone listing them saying they were a German thing, but I don't know. I spent $750. It was just cool. Knew nothing about it. Just shot in the dark. $750, and we sold it for
$45 ship.
It's been listed for a minute, but that's a good $750. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, hasn't that been in this box for like ever?
Not forever, but
seems like it. Then here's another pair of fingerlings, guys. One of my famous buys.
Famous.
Yeah. So these are a pair of untamed fingerlings that go on your little finger and they make noises and they bite and chomp and
fingerlings are supposed to be a cool thing.
Yeah, people like the little monkeys and stuff. And then they obviously went with a lot of different ones. And that pair sold for $25.50 shipped, and we are breaking even on them because they are over a pack. So we got this vintage Pressman Tour Rummy Cube. I like Rummy Cube.
This is a tournament one.
The tournament Rummy Cube.
That's why I grabbed it, because it was tournament.
So it's got that nice case in there and everything.
Some of the pieces are actually rough. That's why I sold it a little. This usually goes for $45.
And we sold it for $37.
Because mine's not in perfect shape.
So that's pretty cool, though.
We'll take it. That was $450.
Next up, we've got this elephant plate. It's a Delirium beer tray. Did you get this with that other elephant table at the same time?
No, I got this with the table we're using when I got all the.
Oh, so this is a bestie
buy. The books about marijuana growing.
And the beer tray.
The beer tray and this table that looks like someone was smoking crack on it.
Yeah, this is all one buy,
guys.
Rough. This is a bestie buy.
Well, it wasn't his personal. He bought it from a unit. Well, hopefully.
And that sold for $45 shipped.
So we spent $100, and I got my table, which was $30 of that. So
this is a nice table.
Once Linda gets it finished, it's going to be nice.
You're not even gonna be able
we have so much space here, so much room for activities.
Yeah.
Anyways, next item.
Next item we have is this pair of Aria children's crossroad boots. So they are cutesy and they are purple.
These are adorable. I could see Tori wearing these one day. Just walking around, just one time, just for it to be cool. But we sold them. They were $3.
She's not wearing cowboy boots. And that pair of pink suede boots sold for $30 shipped.
I'll get Linda to wear cowboy boots if we get enough likes.
Okay, that would take
10 likes
10?
and she'll wear them.
No, we'll do like 50 likes. We at least have that many people watching.
You get 50 likes, Linda will buy cowboy boots and put them on. And she'll go full cowgirl outfit with the hat. Make it happen, guys.
Like Cotton Eye Joe, kind of.
I don't know. You're gonna have to go shopping because I know we're gonna get 50.
No, we aren't. Next up, we've got a Wolfgang Puck Bistro Food Processor. This is just the lid and the pusher. These are from Camp this year, and those sold for $30. That sold for $30 and some change.
$5. We've talked about food processors. Part them out, guys. Make the money. This one, the bowl was actually damaged. I just didn't notice it, but we spent $5. We're still gonna make money. I've been selling a lot of these with the pusher and the lid together. I used to always part them out, but they're selling a little quicker this way. So
yeah,
you know.
And then next up, we got this cool vintage scale. This is a Kitchen King from the 70s. It sold for $17 shipped.
We're not gonna make a whole lot. It just looks cool. He's got a great little king logo on there.
Yeah.
You can't really tell, but I don't know. I just thought it was cool, like a vintage kitchen thing.
Well, we sold that other one, the metal one.
Yeah, that one's
like a little bit ago. Yeah.
Something dollars.
Next up, we have this cute Betsey Johnson diaper bag.
Betsey Johnson makes some it doesn't seem like it's that high.
You buy Betsey Johnson at Ross, I think.
Well,
but they make some cute bags with those giant bows on them. I love bows so much.
Yeah, she does.
You should see Tori's bow collection. So this bag, diaper bag, baby tote, maybe a travel bag, sold for $35 shipped.
I think it was $2. So
there you go. It doesn't look like it's too heavy, so we might be able to get it into a priority box, maybe.
I think I folded up.
Yeah, so that's sold for $35 shipped. Next up, we have this book that took us forever to find.
It's the hardest item to find this week.
This is Bobby Jones on the Basic Golf Swing.
It's also from the library. It's not marked, but it is.
It's from the library, and it sold for $18 shipped.
Just looked it up while I was there.
Then we've got
worth money.
A Sony VCR VHS tape player. This is also a recorder. It does come with the remote.
Yep, I got it here.
And it sold for $72.
What's the model number on this one?
The model number on this one is SLV688HF.
Usually these Sony ones still sell pretty well, the VCRs, if you have the remote, so definitely a cool one.
Then we got some yearbooks here.
I think this is actually the same buyer, is it?
It is. So we got a pair of yearbooks, separate orders. We have a 1984 Encinal High School book. And that one sold for $25 shipped. And then they also got the 1981 Alameda Middle School book. And that one sold for $25 shipped.
So I'm guessing they must be theirs. They must happen to, the years must line up. So pretty good, $50. I had them listed at $40, I think, each. I've told you before, yearbooks, $25 offer. Unless I know it's something rare, I'm taking it. And $50.
That first book, the Encinal High, is from Alameda, California also.
Yeah, so
it's probably theirs.
Yeah, the same person they're probably in there. Or maybe a family member is, or somewhere they're looking for. So
yeah.
Pretty cool there. And
next up we have this WWE. This is the Miz Wrestler. He is an action figure, and he sold for $9 shipped.
There we go. I think that's everything, right?
That's it. No live sales. No, sorry guys.
Well, Linda will be back. I don't have my watch on, but Linda will be back.
I don't have mine either. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Linda will be back if anything else sells. We
got about 45 minutes, so we'll see.
So we'll see. We got to get this packed up. And, of course, Linda still has to work on her birthday. I offered her the chance to just not work, but she said she would. I said, I'll just do it for you.
He let me take a nap, and we got to go to dinner and stuff, so I'm good.
I'm saying you could have taken a full day off. I'm not like some kind of rude, coworker here. Anyways.
Coworker?
Yeah. We don't like when I say boss.
Because you're not my boss.
See? Co-owner. Anyways, we love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.